Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, the heroes in Florida and the immigration policies in limbo, plus a cell phone warning, an Alzheimer's breakthrough, and the Chinese New Year. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Friday, February 16th. You ready? Let's do this. There are several updates to the school shooting in Parkland, Florida this week. For one, the names of the 17 students and staff killed are slowly being revealed. They range in age from 14 to 49 and include teachers that some students are now calling heroes, saying they shielded them and protected them, like the assistant football coach, Aaron Feis. Another teacher, Scott Beagle, is credited with getting students into a classroom last minute before he was killed. The LA Times reports someone with the same name as the shooter did once comment on a YouTube video that he would be a school shooter. And it was apparently reported to the FBI, but the case closed because they couldn't identify who it really was. The New York Times reports the alleged gunman did confess to police. President Trump spoke about this tragedy yesterday. He said leaders need to tackle the issue of mental health, and he offered words of comfort to those affected. He said he's planning a trip to Parkland. He didn't really talk about gun control. Some Democrats and even grieving students and parents, they did talk about it. One grieving mom went on CNN and had a strong message for the president about gun control and metal detectors at schools. Lawmakers just can't seem to get along when it comes to immigration. Remember how they were hoping to pass a deal by the end of this week? And they had a few options. We talked about some of those details yesterday. Well, senators did vote on all those options yesterday, but none of them passed. And the bill President Trump supported actually got the fewest votes. So what happens now to about 1 million undocumented immigrants who were brought to the U.S. as children, known as Dreamers? It's unclear. Stay tuned. Top intelligence officials at the FBI, CIA, and NSA all are saying don't buy certain cell phones. They're talking about the ones made by the Chinese tech companies Huawei and ZTE. CNN says top officials with those agencies testified that Chinese spies can use those phones to, spy, steal information, and gather intelligence. The companies have called the allegations baseless. A new study reversed Alzheimer's in mice. The researchers at the Cleveland Clinic are calling it remarkable. ABC News says deleting a single enzyme led to almost completely getting rid of the type of plaques found in brains with Alzheimer's. It's promising, but researchers do say we can't get too excited yet. Past studies that have worked with mice don't always work with humans. But those human clinical trials are going on right now. All right, other things people may be talking about today. Shopify is getting into the weed industry. Shopify is a big e-commerce platform, meaning other businesses use it to set up their own online stores. Well, now the province of Ontario, Canada, just chose Shopify as its one and only online platform to sell marijuana there. Business Insider points out it's a big market. Ontario has 13.6 million people, including Toronto. Shopify won't have to take a legal risk either. Canada is set to legalize marijuana in July. You may hear about a celebrity split today. Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux say they made a mutual and loving decision to separate at the end of last year. People magazine said they were married for 2.5 years. The Chinese New Year starts today. Here are a few things to know about it. This year is the year of the dog. Each year has a different symbol from the 12-year animal zodiac. Celebrations last about 15 days, and the traditions start with families cleaning out their houses to sweep away bad fortune. Celebrations can also mean fireworks, the dragon dance, and giving money in red envelopes. And now, of course, there's even apps for some of these celebrations, everything from fortune-telling to digital red envelopes to give money. For a greeting, you can say Happy New Year or Fortune will smile upon you. And a reminder, Monday is President's Day in the U.S. It's a federal holiday recognizing the country's presidents. Many people will have off work and school. There will be an episode here for you, but expect offices like banks and the post office to be closed. Also, if you're shopping this weekend, you might find some good deals. Business Insider has a list of some of the offers and discounts on everything from clothing to electronics, so a link will be there in today's show notes on thenewsworthy.com if you're interested. And that's it. You are all caught up. Thanks so much for listening. Please be sure to hit the subscribe or follow button. And I always appreciate it if you get your friends and family to subscribe to The Newsworthy as well. You can always read more about any of the stories we talked about today at thenewsworthy.com. From the homepage, click episodes and find today's date. The Newsworthy is ready for you every day, Monday through Friday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll be back with more news on Monday. Have a great weekend.